Alright, so we're gonna do at least a little bit of Hogwarts. I want to try and push some of the story. Um, I was really tempted. So we kind of on a whim, uh, what was it? Was it Thursday? We're like, oh hey, the Switch 2 just launched. I know we shouldn't, but let's go see if we can find one.
Slow down now. There we go.
So we went to Costco and just kind of said, fuck it. Um, yeah, let's go do this one first. But I don't really have many games for it just yet. So, I mean, we got the Costco bundle, which was the Mario Kart bundle, plus we got the expansion pass plus or whatever it's called. But
Let's go.
and then I found somebody on Facebook selling an Animal Crossing cartridge for $35. And I don't have much in Animal Crossing that I can do just yet, so don't mind me just landing my hippogriff.
I've read 1,000 magical herbs and fungi, at least 1,000.
Is it so B to get off? Why can't I just set it free and then, like, whistle for it when I need it again? Why do I have to shove it in my bag? Sorry, it's just on my Discord. Unless you're here to chill. And I can just talk to you. Okay. Hey Doves, how you doing?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
How are you doing, Doves?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I
You're okay?
reminded him
That's
that Anne
good.
needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I'm feeling some guilt still, but like I'm super happy with my Switch 2. So I'd be playing it now, but I don't have many games for it, so maybe we'll do a little bit in the last bit of the stream. Been watching spooky, scary stories.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Yeah, like what, launch date was on Thursday. And we had talked about wanting to get one. And we were like, we don't know if it's a good idea to get, like, the first generation, like, the first, like, shipment, because sometimes there's bugs and glitches and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Plus, with Mux being on medical leave, you know, money's not a non-issue. But we were like, fuck it, let's go check Costco. They probably won't have any anyways. I mean, or there's going to be a huge lineup. We're not going to get one, whatever. We go, and I'm literally the first one to buy one. So in the Costco bundle came with Mario Kart World plus a year of the subscription with expansion pass. So
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well.
it was a good deal,
But do
and then I
keep
managed
this
to grab
between us.
Animal Crossing
Ominous learned dark magic from
New
his parents.
Horizon
Are you familiar
cartridge
with the
used for my
Cruciatus
guy
curse?
in town for like $35. So
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his
Oh.
parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting us on muggles
here you go,
for
Mux.
sport.
This is probably
Ominous
where you would
described
learn
the sound
the
of the victim's cries as
Crucio
horrific.
curse.
So the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
But yeah, Dove, so I've got that. It's sitting over there right now.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl.
So I
I'll
still
have
want to
news soon
finish.
enough.
Yeah, I got to get through this story for
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
in time for Death Stranding 2, but we'll probably try to squeeze a little Switch in here and there as well. Maybe for the mini streams in the morning. Okay, now we'll go do this one.
Away! No need to race now, my friend.
Yes, let's race.
Wonder who lives here.
Concerning.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it.
He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
A weird-ass little smirk on your face. Why would Harlow have killed your husband?
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
What can you tell me about
Is there
Harlow?
anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
It says he's not usually far, so...
Please, where could Archie have gone?
Yeah, that's not that far.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down
Revelio.
Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Incendio! Revelio. What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a
Of
shame
course.
that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle
Revelio.
mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Why is this hideout right next to a dragon skeleton?
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think
Revelio.
twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Was it here? Sheep.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Descendo! Incendio! Arresto! Here, Expelliarmus! Incendio!
What? How way was I facing? Wrong button.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
There's a bag.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
Yeah,
He was
so
likely running
Switch,
from Harlow,
well, that would be
distracted.
part of probably roll again
This may
because
be a
we've
good
got
time
the,
for Revelio again.
there is the, we got access to the retro stuff,
Archie went this way.
so that'd be fun.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must
Revelio.
have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Well, clearly it goes
Sets
that
of
way.
footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
You're surprised there was no queue for it? I know some people, like, I've heard that people elsewhere had a lot of trouble trying to get it, so...
Revelio.
I just ate a pony.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
But yeah, supposedly it sounds like, might have been lucky that they're not highly... Like, it wasn't a big issue here. So...
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Revelio. You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Like I said, like... I don't know, I just figured maybe the days of, like, console shortages were over. Like, that's how easy it was for us to grab it. So...
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have eyes.
Tell us.
Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Because it's like, we didn't have a pre-order or anything. We just showed up. So. Which I know some people that had, like,
They deserved.
the, you know, I've had a Switch for so long and I've paid this, like, so much money on the subscription and I have, like, so many hours that, like, I'm on Nintendo's own, like, wait list to buy and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, no. I just walked into Costco and said, One switch, please. I would say I'm not trying to brag, but I kind of am. I'm not gonna lie.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We...
Tell us. Revelio.
But yeah, so that is now an option for Viewer's Choice or that kind of thing, but I mean, I'm not gonna be able to justify getting any more games for it for a while. And the same for like anything really. Probably still gonna try to do Death Stranding because I know that you guys helped out previously for it and I've been talking about it for a while. So but
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing.
Where did she lie?
wrong button.
Come on, you're afraid.
There we go. Okay. Wasn't great, but it worked. I don't think there's anything else here.
Revelio. Archie Bickle. How do you know who I am? Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
I mean, we kind of
Hello,
murdered
Nora.
everybody already, so... There we go. That looks like a terrible kid model, I'm just saying. It looks like they just took the regular model and shrunk it. Which is not right.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Say, you gonna let me walk or what? Jeez.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them.
Revelio.
You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
He's already...
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Okay, so this one's still finishing.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them.
I wanted to go to... Oh, there's a thingy here, too. Oh, and a table. Okay, let's come and do this.
Let's go!
Whee! And not put down there.
Faster!
Slow down now. There we go. Revelio.
Was that a squirrel?
Incendio! Revelio!
This area's gonna be empty, man.
These rocks have seen better days.
I mean, is there any reason to do that? No, it doesn't go in that big. I just wanted this treasure.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Okay, so one.
Revelio.
What is up here? And the other one's up there. Okay.
Revelio.
There's the last one. There we go. And then I have to go up this little house.
Incendio. Revelio.
Up we go. Yeah, I never would have. I never would have thought that the Switch was going to be actually short supply with how easily we got it. Okay, and then let's go do. There's another one just here. I'm gonna guess that the broom is gonna be better for like low altitude and the mounts for high altitude. Or the broom for short-ish distances and the mounts for high.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Maybe people hate Nintendo and are boycotting it. Well, no, because I have heard, like, another streamer that, like, them sometimes raid Mel, they want one and they can't find one. So, it sounds like some of the areas actually are pretty...
What's that? Got it?
hard to get.
An utterly pitiful display. Who do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable. Painless. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Is that the best you can do?
Revelio.
Although, then I was in some other places, though, that, like, essentially are more or less boycotting Nintendo, so, I mean... Some people are just kind of against gaming in general right now. But, I don't know. I haven't had a Nintendo console since the Wii or the 3DS, so... I was personally have been looking forward to it. There we go. You had a DS Lite and Magic card? I've never cracked like, I'm not just saying this because I'm streaming. I've never cracked a console, or jailbroke a console. Supposedly it might actually be dangerous with the Switch because unless you are in a region where it is illegal, there is a kill switch on it. But I'm not planning on doing it anyways. Like, even just for the retro games with the subscription, which is not a bad price.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
It's pretty sweet, so. Just a card. No, but supposedly with the Switch too, if they detect you doing anything illegal or against the terms of service on it, they can, what the? A bird just tried to fly through the window. That was weird. Apparently if they detect, like, anything they don't like on, like, against the terms of service on it, they can activate a kill switch, so. But again, I'm not doing that, so. Banthus! Thank you for the raid. Hello. How are we doing? I was talking a little bit about the Switch 2 that I managed to snag myself on release day. Hey, just about to have dinner. How am I? I am good. I am good because I have a Switch 2 sitting on my console shelf right now. Not playing on it because I don't have many games, and I haven't unlocked enough to do an Animal Crossing, which I picked up used yet, but... I am a lucky release day Switch owner. Switch 2 owner, so... Okay, let's go do the quest. Maybe the birdie thought the reflection was a rival when you were a kid. Every year a bird attacked your bedroom window. I mean, it could have. It was like hovering there. I wondered at first if it was a hummingbird, because we do get a lot of them around here, just because of the way it was flying and hovering, but it was definitely not a hummingbird. And yeah, I'm a few hours out from dinner, thankfully. We got kid in quiet time right now. And for all if you'll tolerate it, I'm up for leaving him there.
Confringo!
Until dinner time, because he's been very unruly lately. Where is that? Let's get a girl bird friend time of the year. Yeah?
Revelio. Revelio.
Say, I don't know if there's... Oh, is this an eyeball one? Yes, it is.
Revelio.
Ooh, there we go. Complete all tiers of a challenge. Wait, we did? What did we complete? Okay, that looks cool. Okay, we got all of the guide pages in Hogwarts. Cool.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately,
What were you streaming,
only Gaunt
Banthus?
knows the location of the
If you are still
Scriptorium's
around.
entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Okay, let's go. If you're leading the
an eye
way,
out.
then lead the way.
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damn poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Okay. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to go.
I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Confringo!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Revelio.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
No shit.
I hope we're ready for this.
We open the door.
Dark, ominous corridors.
Revelio.
My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo.
Looks like a locked floor. You may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
I wanted to read that. God damn it. But I didn't want to miss anything. Okay, inventory. Quests. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead, and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
Revelio.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Come on.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Never mind.
Revelio.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
Confringo.
And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, I should just do a Lumos. Then I can actually see what's going on.
Lumos.
There we go.
Dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Ow.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo.
Here we go. Salazar Slytherin buried his scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridors is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through. Noctua.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Lumos.
Okay, so it kind of looks like a cat and an iron.
Revelio.
So...
Lumos.
There we go.
Matching the symbols did open it.
So you have to
Was
do
about
it
to do that
before
myself.
it stops
But you got to
spinning
it
or the
first.
snake bites.
Nice work. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
That's 4 of 5. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
There
Look
we
in the
go.
mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos. Confringo.
I failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent. But I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old tradition. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Okay, I have to go see what the
Your
other one
aunt
is.
wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Okay. Fish and mountain? I'm gonna go with fish and a mountain.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Whew! I think that was like just in time.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
Alright.